the crit is that Pantheon, number one, he has built-in armor pen to make crit strong on him without having to build like full damage like Kled. Like Kled has to build way more damage than Pantheon because Pantheon is built-in armor pen, number one. And number two, if Pantheon W's you with his empowered W and you have crit ready from Sundered, it triple crits you automatically. Like Pantheon W, if you crit the first hit of it, it just auto crits all 3 hits. So like Pantheon has 2 things in his kit that actually has 3 things in his kit that make Sundered like good. I'm like, if your champion has synergy with the item, then it can work on them. So like, yeah, like Riven, Aatrox, Pantheon, they all have synergy with the item. Like Kled, he doesn't really have any positive synergy with it, and then he has some negative synergy with it, so I don't think it's that good on him. I go press the attack sometimes on Kled. I think it's fine. Like, I think it's good if you're against like a really squishy comp. I mean, it's the next best rune you could take is press the attack. It's just that generally Conqueror is just the best one because AD is his best stat, and he stacks Conqueror instantly. So usually Conqueror is just the best thing to take, but if you're against a really squishy comp, like this game, I don't think PTA would be good, right? Like, they're quadruple melee, like, pretty tanky comp. And they only really have one squishy champ, being Jinx, so, like, this game I wouldn't go PTA, but if you're against, like, a very squishy enemy team, like enemy laner, then PTA is pretty good sometimes. Yeah, Pantheon Tower to be great, yeah. Like there's a bunch of champs that have built-in synergy with Sunder that make it good. But just doesn't have any of that, and then he has some things that make it worse on him. Yeah, true. If you go both Sundered, yeah, they have synergy with each other too. That's another thing. That's true. Because they both heal. And like, Sunder will heal you more when you're low. And then like, you know, yeah, like they have a lot of synergy with each other.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought.
So yeah, that's like another thing too. Mundo passive was available, so he died. Honestly, I didn't even notice that he had flash. I can't win this. I shouldn't have even dodged this Q. I should just let him kill me instantly, because there's no way I'm going to live this scenario. Mundo used both sums, dude. The Mord is already level 4 topside. Like, I couldn't have killed him any faster, I feel like. Nah, I've not gone... I've gone Spellbook on Kled before, but, like, I would never actually do it. Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, Symbiote boots I actually do go sometimes, even though they're not really that good. But I get them anyway sometimes. But yeah, Spellbook on Kled is just too bad. He's too reliant on a Keystone dealing damage. He kind of needs it. Well, this guy has no flash now, luckily. Yellow Blades on Kled top. Oh, brother. The classic teammate game. Teammate-oriented game. Yeah, Grass doesn't really have good synergy with Kled's trading pattern, right? Kled is incapable of taking a short trade, which is what you would want to do with Grass. He can only really take like full all-in fights, which is better with PTA and Conquer.
Nothing more beautiful than the Noxian Plains, except in a rich corpse.
Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend going Grasp on Kled. I only take it when I'm just like doing it for fun, like just for variety's sake. I would never actually recommend somebody taking it. At least not right now. What the, is he like, didn't go off? Or just didn't make sound?
An enemy has been slain.
That's strange. Yeah, like, I'm ready for the aggressive buff, but I can't leak that yet. Just up there buffing it. I was very committed to this. That guy was really committed and not walking out good. He was like, I guess he just was convinced that I was in that bush. But I hit 6, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't have flash. Alright, peace, brother. Have a good one, man. See you later, Pinky. Why do you pick Mundo versus Kled? Yeah, I picked Kled first. I thought maybe it was like Mundo jungle or something, but yeah, he's tough. Yeah, this is the best top lane matchup for Kled. I think. I agree. Maybe he's autofilled, he only plays Mundo. And he has like hidden name, Dr. Mundo, Corporate Mundo. Nasus mid. Nasus would have been really annoying. I hate that matchup this Kled. So I'm glad it's Mundo.
Shut your hole, you dumb lizard.
The 7-minute call. Yeah, I mean I guess Briar, but yeah, I don't even counter. And even Briar, like eventually she will beat you with items at some point. At least with Mundo, that's not really something that you have to worry about. Grievous? I'll go Grievous eventually, but right now is not really a rush. And this 3-man ganking Lux mid. Dude, that was the easiest thing ever, is the Hen versus Mundo. It's actually so sad. It's impossibly easy.
Hey, it's Forward Admiral Major Kled. I ain't been a mister since ever.
Well, the only way she'd one-shot you level 2 is if she gets 2 first. You just have to wait till level 4, like level 4 or 5, and then she shouldn't be able to farm. Like, if she ever tries to farm, like with her auto attack, you can just walk up and start hitting her. And she shouldn't be able to do anything. If she tries to fight back in her W, right, and it forces her to attack you, you know, whenever she eventually tries to channel the E, you just dash behind her. And she's extremely squishy. Her E is like a 16-second cooldown, I think. So she shouldn't be able to farm because it'll force her to full engage on you, and you can just fight back, and then she'll either try to E your burst or E to get the forced engage off, the frenzy. And either way she uses her E, you should be able to just dash behind it, and then she shouldn't be able to walk up after that. Like, she can't farm without it. So her only option is to either sit at tower and do literally nothing and like hope you dive her, or she tries to farm and you just go in on her and you should kill her for like a long time before she gets like 2 items. If she gets like a couple items, then she should just beat you eventually, but for the laning phase, she shouldn't be able to walk up ever, like, on you. And another Ashe that's not going to build. Guess they all got tired of it. I don't really care what this guy's doing, he's trying to like hold the wave, I guess. Mask. He's getting the butt and he's freezing, He's like, what? These bots. Now I gotta push. Yeah, nah, you can just fight her back. Or early levels, you can fight her back. You just want some, like, if she gets level 2 first, then yeah, she'll beat you. Alright, so you just gotta be careful about XP. If you guys are evenly level 2, and then you should be able to out-trade her with QW. And then otherwise, just wait till level like 4 or 5, and then you can fight her again. If she like instantly shoves level 1 and gets like XP first, then yeah, then you can just like wait for you to level up yourself. Isn't that really unlucky? Yeah, maybe she just couldn't believe I happened to go there. At that exact moment, she like flash engaged. We have an Evelyn, bruh. This champ is like an auto win champ. Play other boosters got surprised in her W recast. Yeah, especially against Kled because her W recast is missing health, increased by their missing health. So with Kled, if you're dismounted and she recast a W, you just like, it does so much damage. And anything that does percent health damage is always extremely strong against Kled, just the way his health bars work. And then like, normally the lane bars will go like Bork or something. And that's a more percent health, so that shit's on Kled. You just have to play around the fact that she's really squishy early, and her only defensive spell is like pretty easy to play around for Kled. Like being greedy.
Were you just talking? Or is it the voices again?
Yeah, me too. I just say it was unavoidable. Alright, the Kled just decided to kill me.
Don't get excited now! I do not want my lands taken. I want them unruly and free.
This guy has the triple Giants belt. He's in business. What? The fucking plan goes away? What the? Oh my god. I thought I didn't buff right either. That was so... Okay, that was unlucky. That was unlucky. There was nothing I could have done. I walked in the bush and their boat was there, and that guy instantly ulted me. What is that? Alright, that was bad. That was my bad. They're just that good. Is missing health damage good versus Kled? Yeah, both. Both shit on him very hard. If you're mounted and somebody hits you with current health or max health damage, you will pretty much instantly dismount because it adds both of his health bars together when he takes damage. And then if you're dismounted, max health and missing health damage, yeah, it just instantly shits on you. Because even if you're full health dismounted, the game considers you to be missing all of your Scarl health. And then even if you're only dismounted, right, and you only have 1,000 health, for example, right now I have 1,000 health dismounted, the game sees me as having 20, you know, over 2,000 max health, so max health damage would shit on me too.
Shut down.
Yeah, they're both good. Okay, damn. Yeah, my Ash like still walking up to this TP. She literally doesn't care. She knows it's a Mundo. That's fine. I mean, I ulted him, he TP'd, and it's fine. This guy's just really fed. More jungle normally is like pretty useless, but this guy's just very fed. And also, I can't really fight him. Not right now, at least.
No more of that! You're upsetting the invisible badgers! Get him, Scarl!
That creep log almost made me miss that last plate.
Don't try and understand
Ally has been slain.
I am not Jinx, my Lux is actually speed running it. Was 05 as Lux?
Will you stop bitching for 1 minute?
Kinda nuts.
Easy, girl.
Everyone have a lot of max HP damage? Yeah, her E. Her E does like an obscene amount of max health damage. And she can also shred 40% of your MR with a point-click W. But then yeah, the point-click E does obscene levels of max health damage. So then it basically instantly like drops you to 1 health, and then her ult also just, you know, executes you and kills you when you're missing enough health. Yeah, she shits on Mundo. Mundo just stacks HP and not much resist. The Wade would have seen me, right?
Pride, courage, and an apple pie!
If it was warded?
An enemy is unstoppable.
Maybe I wasn't close enough. Max speed maxing. Yeah, you said negative 800 MR.
I play with guns. I work with an axe. Damn it, you gotta get us down!
Ash keeps matching them. That's...
There ain't no land that ain't mine.
It doesn't have
Just
more.
land I ain't got around to claiming. You ain't going nowhere.
Man, these camps are always just all gone.
No, it's just like the assault on Glory. You seen
This is the phase of the game that matters the
Commando
most.
fleet action? You seen 'em all.
Where everything happens. Where there's objective overload. I can't take it.
Don't get your britches
It's just
over,
too much
Bork.
happening right now. If enemy has no max health damage champs, yeah, right? Because in this case, you could just play another champion that builds health, and you would just be better. You would just not be Mundo,
They tried using that
and still be able to build health against like a champ that's flat, comp that's flat damage.
An enemy is down.
So even in your best case scenario, you could just play something else, and you'd be better.
Remember when we set the veil and that general thought you'd be willing to share the
Works.
spoils?
That reached.
It's as easy as it.
They didn't need me. I don't think they were gonna kill him.
Quit your worrying.
Has destroyed
Reminds me of the siege of Rug. A lot of men died on its high wall.
Yeah, that's pretty much
It was
it.
fun.
They just kept nerfing him because he was complaining about it a lot. I don't even think they thought he was good either.
your turret has been destroyed.
That's what it sounded like. Just ran a straight line.
How's that dirt taste?
I think I had a huge bounty. Got like 700 gold right there. Don't have anything good to buy. He like gave up on the tower.
This land was made for me, and me alone. No, it's when I don't drink mushroom juice that I have a problem.
Zed has a lot of mobility, damage, has the shadows. What do I do? If you're talking about Kled, yeah, I mean it's a horrible matchup. You can't really interact with them. You, like it's just one of the worst mid lane matches for Kled. Like possible for you to be against is Zed. You're just not supposed to be able to do anything. He just beats you. You can't fight back. You can't fight. Like it's not an exaggeration. You can't fight him back. He just hits you from a distance and then he goes in combos and blinks away. You can't actually do anything against him.
You ready, Skirl? This day's gonna
You're
require
supposed to
some
do
work.
nothing. You're supposed to like leave whenever you can. You're never supposed to try to kill him. They're ganking Mundo. I might do Atacon, I guess. You just flushed. Can't stop the Atacon.
An enemy has been slain.
No, I'm positive. I ain't delusional.
They're on soul point too. Can't walk up here. Yeah, you just gotta wait till you can roam. Like any matchup that you can't do anything against them 1v1, you just wait till you can roam pretty much.
Ah, then we kill them too. Hey. Yeah.
Oh, what? How did she know I was here? Evelyn, please. Alright, 2-for-1 deal. Because the Jinx wanted to run that way. Nice. Poppy used to be a better top laner, but because like people played her support a bunch, they ended up nerfing Poppy so much that she's not that good anymore. Dude, this guy's literally a bot. Like, you see how he plays? I mean, I was gonna kill him anyway, but he literally is playing like an AI. He's just standing there, like, autoing me. Not moving at all in between anything. Yeah, Poppy's kind of fun. I used to like playing her too a bit, but yeah, she's really useless right now as a like a solo laner.
Don't get weird on me.
My God, did I hate these plants?
This big sky, this green land. Now how can I share this with anyone?
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, this Jinx probably hates me so much, bro. Like, so many of my kills are just from her. It's always like a scenario like that too.
You ain't running.
Oh, why? And Mundo's pretending like he's gonna go in. He's like, guys, I'm rotating. I want you to know that people swear this champ is broken. People swear Mundo's broken. Oh, my auto bugs in the plant.
You can't be
Yeah, let's get
lonely
Divine
when the
Chaos.
land is this
Yeah, I was trying to keep some distance between me and the Mord so that I'd be able to ult as R. Otherwise, it's like impossible. Like, if you're too close to him, it's like impossible. There's a little bit of range between me and him, so I could get the CC immunity from my R. He comboed the wave too right before I ganked, so I knew he was like getting a just R, like a lead R. Because you can't save it.
Easy, girl. Easy.
And my play is so smooth. I have 10 million games with Kled. And also, this is a pretty good game for me, to be honest. Really just the Nest is like the main problem. The Mundo and Mord are kind of whatever. I'll do Titanic.
As long as I got this axe.
I don't even want to sell Dawn Blade, I'll just keep it for now. I could upgrade my boots, but I'll save gold. We should get Poppy and mana buff.
Mushrooms are healthy.
Yeah, it was so weird because they're like, we're gonna nerf Poppy support, and then they nerfed her like damage, like her a lot of her base damage, but like Poppy top lane doesn't build that much AD. Like it obviously nerfs her too. And then they nerfed her passive cooldown, that's what they nerfed. That was like a big lane nerf. Like way more than support, I feel like. Like Poppy's passive is a big reason like her laning phase was good. It was like Q passive proccing with grasp. So nerfing that was pretty bad for her. Wow. And sucks. Whatever. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna live this. We got the Baron. I just shouldn't have walked over there. Careful. She still has Baron. I guess she's fine. Right. I didn't have to die there. I should have just walked away. Our team is like really low damage right now.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We don't really have any items in our team. No way. I should get hit by that.
I keep hallucinating that you can talk.
No AD Ashbald. Incredible. How are they not catching? Yeah, it's fine. Like our Ashe has no damage items. Our everyone's going to Banshees. Yeah, like no disc cap. Lux has like, you know, still no death. Like our team just has no items like all around. We're just so poor. Can't kill the Nessus alone.
A man without a weapon ain't
Destroyed a turret. Killing spree.
You don't get it, bro. Crit is just so weak. You have to build attack speed. At least she's going IE now. The other Ashe I had went like 4 attack speed items. At least she's finally building 1 damage item.
we're just killing them.
Yeah, ADC is just too weak. That's literally what they think. They build this and they're like, dude, I can't kill him. Like these broken bruisers just face tank me like nothing.
Let's get some new property.
I have full damage. Who was that as Mundo?
Don't you bite me again.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, Unital is so good that I build it on Kled sometimes. Like an item was obviously not made for it, but the item's just that good and it works.
Yeah, I like it out here. Freedom, communing with nature.
Has destroyed a turret.
Mundo backed. I already got the image.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Rampage. Double kill.
So like there's soul points coming up. Like instead of trying to like team fight the soul point, or like 30 seconds before it, I'm just pushing top. I can siege. Whatever, I don't have Grievous. What? But like, why is the tower reacting me?
They never learn.
Yeah, I go profane sometimes. Or like last game I went profane. Sometimes it's viable on him. It's just that like yeah, normally Titanic is better, but
At least with my log.
there's definitely cases where I think profane is viable on him. Jinx isn't ulting me. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. What Lightning said. Like profane is stronger when you get it. It's better like early game, mid game, but second half of mid game, late game, the Titanic is better. So yeah, it's just like a more snowbally item. Yeah, it's way cheaper. It's almost like 500 gold cheaper. That's a pretty big difference, especially for a champion like Kled who needs his damage like fast. Like Kled kind of needs to be items up on the enemy to be useful. Like have more than them. Yo, what's good, Samik? How you doing, bro? Games have been all right. This game was good and the last game was good. So only my first 2 games were kind of cringe, but the last 2 games have been chill. Such a culture blows. Fine, I can hang you on with this. Hey, Jinx. Almost didn't it? Oh, they're gone. Instant remount fans. Come here, bro. It's 600 AD. 600 AD and I was going Bork Cleaver. Like I don't even have big AD items. But I had a lot of Hubris and Bloodmail and I had Gathering Storm that game. Instant remount fans when I just instantly dismount. Like that's basically what they asked for. Instant dismounting. You know how happy I get seeing Mundo locked in, bro? It's like one of the few things that makes me happy in this game is seeing the enemy lock in Mundo. It's like they're just gifting you a win. You look playing Ravenous Chance feels like I'm straight cheating in lane. Yeah, I mean, Ravenous used to be pretty good on Kled, but currently there's like, I would never get it right now. Just, you can only go one Hydra item, and Titanic and Profane are just better. Lifesteal is just not that good of a stat on Kled, and Ravenous is pretty expensive, and they nerf the active a lot. So I don't build it anymore. I used to build it on him sometimes. It was pretty good on him before. Yeah, LDR gets nerfed pretty hard next season. I think pretty much all the pen items will be about like pretty close in viability next season. Like Mortal LDR, Cleaver, Sereldas. I think they'll all be viable. Like I don't think it'll be like right now I think LDR is pretty much the answer. Like that's the one you should build. Next season I think you can go any of them. Like they're all like not that far off in strength. Only like split push champs go Ravenous. Yeah, only a couple of champs go Ravenous. It's like 2. Right? It's like Fiora, Camille, right? Like I can't really think of that many Ravenous champs. Like it's really good on Fiora, but like yeah, I feel like there's not that many people that get it. You have to have some really good synergy with it. I know Endless Hunger is bad on Kled, but I think there could be Hunger Visage somewhere. I don't think it's bad on him. Are you talking about the new item? Omnivamp is not that good on him, but I think the item is so good that it would still be viable on Kled. Like not ideal, but I think the item is so good that it's like viable besides the Omnivamp, like kind of like Bork. Like Bork is like, yeah, it gives attack speed, lifesteal, like that's not really that good on Kled, but the rest of the item is so good that I build it sometimes. I feel like Eternal Hunger will be a decent enough option because it's so strong. You said I haven't played League in like 8 months. We built attack speed now, we're just getting quirky. It depends on the game, but I go Bork against like health stacking comps. Like this game was against Mundo. Mundo just stacks full health. Like he barely builds any resist. So Bork is like a strong enough item right now to where if you're against health stackers, it's good. And not only do they have Mundo, but they had Mord, Nass, Azrael, right? Like they're quadruple health heavy teammates on their team. They're just their whole comp. And sometimes I go Yuntal as well, depending on the game. There are some games where attack speed is useful. But yeah, I built the Bork it's not for the attack speed, it's just because it does so much % health damage against such a heavy health comp. You said, looking for a game to relieve some stress, should I play League? Man, I don't know. If the game looks cool to you, and then you should play it. It's a free game, so you can try it. You tried going Utah and Chundimer, and that felt good, but then I had to play Chundimer. I don't play Chundimer, but yeah, Yuntal is like a really strong item. I mean, Chundimer gets, what, 50% crit now, passively? So I guess he doesn't really need Yuntal, because he can just go IE pen, right? That's already enough. That's already 100%.